Hey everyone, welcome back to Life After Neverland. It is that time of the year where we talk about what?
What time of the year is it?
Big Brother time!
No way! Oh my God! Are you sure?
I feel confident about this, guys.
What, like, have they said that there's officially going to be a Big Brother 22 this year?
I have not heard anything official, but there's been a lot of buzz online, a lot of social media outlets that say this is the 20th year of filming for Big Brother, and they think that it's going to be an all-star season.
Like, so we're going to definitely have Big Brother and it's going to be an all-star season?
Uh-huh.
I haven't seen this anywhere. Like, this is actually news to me. Yeah, so they're saying it's a 20th year anniversary, and I'm like, it's BB 22. It's 22 years. But what it is the very first Big Brother was in year 2000. So it's been 20 years. But there's been 2 seasons that aired in the same season as the same year as another season. So they've been able to pump out 22 seasons, but it's still the 20th year anniversary.
Won't it be so great for it to be the 20th year? And they have an all-star. It's perfect, especially coming off of BB 21, which was not my favorite, and it wasn't very many people's favorite.
BB, listen, Big Brother, they understand that they owe it to us to right the wrong, to fix the injustice in the Big Brother world. They served us a poop sandwich, and we're returning that poop sandwich, and we are telling them that we need an all-star season.
Yeah, we absolutely do, and please do not bring back Jackson, which I know it might not be like confirmed that he's racist, but I think he's sketchy anyways, and it's not that year. People, do not bring him back, please.
Do you want, listen, we pissed off a Jackson fan one time.
We did.
And that Jackson fan went through all of our videos and just went after us. So, listen, if that person's still here, Jackson still sucks.
Guess what? I'm not giving you anything. So, moving on.
There's a kite in the tree. So we got to talking about, okay, if this is going to be an all-star season, we were in the car and she's like, you know, who do you want to see come back? And I'm like, well, who do you want to see come back? And we're like, wait, we need to bust the camera out and talk about this with our friends. Okay,
so what I'm going to do is talk about 4 boys that I would like to see, and then I want you to tell me the 4 boys that you would like to see back in the prior seasons joining us for the All-Star BB.
I jumped into Big Brother in season 7, and I was and I've been hardcore since then.
Okay, well yeah, I didn't really go back quite far because this is how I feel, guys. I feel like the farther you get away from those seasons, people might be like, I totally forgot who that person was.
Right.
What is that?
It's a spider.
You better get that thing away from me!
It's a little friendly spider.
No, thank you. That was a weird looking spider.
His name is Steve.
Ew.
All right, so you kick it off. Boys list.
Okay, so anything goes.
Anything goes. Even if we know there's this really, really slim chance, if we want them, they're on our list.
Mm-hmm. All right, I wanted David from BB 21.
With some bread around the peanut butter in my jelly. Woo!
Bro, chill. Everyone's sleeping.
I don't give a
Because I feel like David would have been an amazing player. I felt like he did not get a fair chance on BB 21, and I would really like to see how David would truly play this game with people who have a passion for the game, who actually play the game. I would really like to see David. I would also, some people might say that Big Brother 21 was a wash, but there were some people that didn't get a fair try, and the other person would be Ovi.
Ovi Kenobi, Mr. Cookies.
When I saw Nicole being kicked out of the HOH room like that, it didn't sit well with me because I experienced a lot of bullying growing up. That's affected me throughout my whole life, and it is a sore spot when I see people treat others in a way they shouldn't. I might be a 5'7" brown boy, but no one's gonna intimidate me.
Yeah, no, I just don't think it's cool for y'all to do that to Nicole.
Well, it's not really your say, so...
No, I'm just saying that.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
I don't think it's really nice.
Ovi was amazing, and maybe he learned a lot being in BB21 about how to actually play the game. I think he thought he knew when he was coming in, and all of the odds were pressed against him, and I also feel like he has a very strong moral code, so maybe he'll shift a little bit. Not saying that he should drop his moral code, but maybe he'll hold his cards a little bit closer.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Than he did last time. So I'd like to see Ovi.
So you got David, you got Ovi. Who's number 3?
All right, this is a character house guest that I think a lot of people might disagree with me on.
Oh, here we go.
Actually, the last 2, I think that people will disagree with me.
Okay.
I want Zach Rancy. Zach Attack.
Oh, Zach with the pink hat.
Yes, Zach Attack.
Is he, what was it? What, Fruit Loop Dingus.
Loop Dingus, which I love saying because that's such a funny little saying. I stole it from him.
Fruit Loop Dingus.
Zach Attack is here to play. Let's go. Nicole. Well, you Fruit Loop Dingus, I bet you didn't see this coming. This nomination ceremony is adjourned.
I don't know whether to cry or what.
Oh, no hard feelings, I guess. That's good to know.
What was it? I don't know. Wanna call me a Fruit Loop Dingus?
But I loved his character. I think he was really funny, a pain in the ass, and he liked to get people riled up. I just really loved watching him on Big Brother. When he went home, I was sad because he just made TV viewing so much more fun.
He was definitely the most entertaining personality in his season.
I heard that he was asked to go on The Amazing Race with Frankie. Do you remember Frankie, Ariana Grande, her brother? And I don't know, something happened. I guess Zach burnt his bridges with CBS, and I don't have a lot of facts for you other than that. That's a rumor. So I'm not gonna state that as a fact. That is a rumor. So I don't know if Zach will be allowed to go on BB now because of that. So we'll have to see.
Right.
Hopes for Zach.
Okay.
And the last one is Josh Martinez. And I know you're not gonna agree with me on this, but I also like Josh. Josh is funny.
Did you beat me that game? Yes.
You might want to move. That's a coward move. Hug it out, hug it out.
You have 21 seasons and you pick Josh?
I like Josh. I do. I liked Josh a lot. I really did, guys. I did. I think Zach and Josh would bring so much fun to BB.
That whole season, she was like loving Josh, and I was like, vote this guy out. And then he freaking won.
I always like the ones that people don't like usually. But, so there you go. Those are my 4 boys, okay? I want David and Ovi to get another shot, a real shot at BB. And I want Josh and I want Zach to turn it up in the BB house. Now, I'm going to give my honorable mentions to 2 boys, okay? One, you're going to laugh at this one. I want to see Mr. Peculiar. Is it
Spectacular?
I want to see Mr. Spectacular, Jesse. I would really love to see Jesse. Did I do that?
Yeah, it's fine.
I would love to see Jesse so much. He was another one that was very entertaining and a complete and utter blast. I mean,
he was fun.
He was a pain in the ass, let's get real. But I like Jesse. He was fun.
Jesse liked Jesse too.
Jesse loves Jesse. That's the only thing that makes Jesse annoying is that Jesse loves Jesse. However, again, super fun to watch. And one that has been on Survivor, I think a couple of times. I haven't watched Survivor in a while, and that is Caleb, Beast Mode Cowboy. I want to see him. I remember I enjoyed him so much on BB. Remember he would do like flips and stuff and like funny little karate things to make everybody laugh. Oh, he was great.
Yep.
So there you go. Those are my 2 honorable mentions. Your turn.
Well, I must say that is a very interesting list of guys there, and I will also let you know that I have 2 of the same guys.
Really? Okay, tell me which ones.
Okay, first I have David from season 21. Number 2 is Zach Attack, Mr. Fruit Loop Dingus himself.
Woohoo! You got Zach.
And then number 3 is James from season 17, our little Asian friend, Cowboy.
Yes. Oh, that's a good choice.
His way of always pulling pranks on people and keeping everyone laughing.
Middle school, like people like do that. What are you doing? Oh my god! Gotcha! James!
Love James. Would love to see him come back again.
I would have liked to have seen James win Big Brother.
Just someone who like hides in closets and jumps out and scares you when you're sleeping. That's why I want on Big Brother. And number 4, Paul.
All I have is friendship.
Paul deserved to win. Twice he made it to the final 2. Twice he lost. And both times he played phenomenal games. So give the poor guy a chance. He deserves, if this is an all-star season, Paul deserves to be there. And Paul will be there.
Paul was a great player.
And bring his inflatable rubber duck.
Friendship.
Now I have my honorable mentions.
Okay.
Number 1, Dr. Will from season 2 and the All-Stars, I think season 7. Dr. Will, I think, is one of the best manipulators ever to play the game.
Oh, yes.
I think his ship has sailed. I don't see him coming back to the Big Brother world. They did bring him back last season, or no, not last. Was it last season?
He was interviewing everybody. I do think it was last season.
Yeah, they used him last season, so you're saying there's a chance. Number 2 honorable mention would be Evil Dick. Now, Evil Dick is a villain, but he's the only person to play this game to try to get eliminated and almost win the game. He was trying to take bullets for his daughter, and everyone thinks he's such a jerk, but it's like, if you think about it, he was purposely being a jerk so that his estranged daughter can win the game. Dude's got a big heart, okay? And
Evil Dick has a big heart.
He does.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about my ladies. What ladies do I choose? Okay, my first girl is Haley from BB20.
Haley.
I really loved Haley. I think that she would have played the game really amazing. She wore her heart on her sleeve a little bit. She has a strong moral code as well. So now that she's played the game already and been through the whole experience, maybe she'll do it just a little bit differently this go around. But I think Haley would be a great player without Fessies. I really do want her to get in that game without a showmance.
Right. Okay, what you got?
Brittany Haynes.
Oh, Brittany.
Just in my HOH room. Nobody. In fact, we'd rather hang ourselves.
Let round 1 begin. Brittany, you're up first.
Brittany, you are up next. Why do you have to be so dramatic? You're a homo sapien, Brendan. You're not a wizard. And of course, you can't hang out in Rachel's HOH room without making fun of her. Floaters get a laugh. Busted.
Brittany is bullshit detector 101. She also has an amazing sense of humor, and she's an awesome BB player.
But I remember she would be like, in the video, she'd be like, oh yeah, I totally forgive you. And then it'd switch to her diary room. She's like, oh, I do not forgive her, and I do not trust her.
Brittany's hilarious. If you've never met Brittany, well, let's hope they bring her back for BB22, because she is a rock star.
Love Brittany.
She's my rock star. Okay, she's not the rock star, but she's my rock star. So, Christy, yeah, probably a lot of you are puking right now.
Hold up, I am trying to manifest my phone. Oh, it's here.
There you go.
It worked.
Such a thing, that manifestation, okay? So obviously that's last season, BB21. A lot of people did not like Christy, but I thought that Christy did care.
Christy, I'm real. You can always look at me and see hope. What? You can always look at me and see hope. What? You can always look at me. See?
I thought that Christy did care about Big Brother a lot, and that's the reason why she got so emotional. I would like to see her play the game without Tommy and the Hateful Eight. I just want to see her be in the game without having all of that clicky crap, and see if we have a different Christy this time. Maybe she'll still be the same, but I don't know. There was something about Christy that I liked, and I'll tell you what it was. She was tenacious. Someone who's tenacious deserves to play BB. And then the last one is one that I think all of us will agree upon, and that is Nicole Anthony.
And congratulations, Nicole! You are the new head of household. Listen up.
To see her try again would be an absolute blessing, and I have a feeling that they're definitely going to bring Nicole back.
I think if Nicole came back, that would be one of the best best things they could possibly do right now with what's going on in the state of Big Brother.
So then I have some honorable mentions. So my first one is Rachel Riley.
No.
Hilarious.
Floaters, get your life first, okay?
No,
Because
that's not
I
how
want
she says it. She
Rachel.
goes, Floaters, get your life first.
I love her. She is so much fun to watch. She is absolutely crazy, and I love her. Crazy, annoying, but crazy fun.
No one was more passionate about the game than Rachel, and I will say
Rachel
that.
won the game. She won, so she's a really good player, regardless of her being a bit annoying at times. And same with Christy, but I enjoy watching both of them. I just do. I can't help it. Now Rachel's pregnant, so the chances of her being on the show are pretty slim.
Rachel will still come back pregnant and not care, but I'm sure Big Brother will say, we cannot dangle you upside down with a baby in your belly.
That would be way too dangerous, but I think Rachel would be game for it anyways, because she's just that type of person.
Okay.
And then my last one would be Vanessa Russo, which she is a poker player. I think that she also, like Christy, was very emotional. And I think, you know, when you have those people that are emotional, once they play that game all the way through, hopefully they learned something, and maybe she'll play a little bit differently the second time, because having the knowledge of, how do I want to say, reading other people's minds and seeing what their next move is going to be, Vanessa would know, because she's a poker player. So I wanted to see her do well in her season, and she didn't. So I'd like to see her get another chance.
All right, so my list of the heroines of Big Brother. We have one in common. Number one, Brittany.
The last thing I wanted to do was try to wrap myself around that ginormous wiener.
I definitely want to jump on those big wieners.
If you don't want Brittany to play again in the All-Star season, then you're not a Big Brother fan, because everyone loves Brittany. She is hilarious.
She is.
My number two is going to be Jordan.
Jesse loves himself. He's always trying to show off his, like, big guns. I guess that impresses some girls, not me.
I would love to see Jordan away from Jeff and play her own game, because in her own right, she was a great player. Number three, Christmas.
Now do a kick. Oh my God.
And the reason why I picked Christmas is she is a strong female player who can stay right up there with the boys, and she injured herself, and I believe that, so her competitive nature was her asset. Her social game was decent, but not phenomenal. So when she had to switch to a social game, she struggled. I'd like to see her come back healthy and compete the way she intended to compete the first time around.
Yeah, she would have won some competitions, that's for sure.
Right, and she was on season 19. And then number four, Kemi.
Yeah, I mean, it was extremely disappointing. Jack, Jackson, Christy, and Nick, I'm not exactly sure what your obsession is with me, but I hope that when you get to watch footage back from the season, you understand why it was received the way that it was. A lot of the things that were said to and about me and several of the other house guests are completely inexcusable and unforgivable. And I hope that you can leave this experience better people than you came in as.
I know Kemi, there's a lot of great choices, but I go Kemi because Kemi not only didn't really get a great season to participate in, but she handled herself so well. My honorable mentions. So I have Nicole from season 16. I love Nicole, and I think she's a great player and fun to watch. And then my last honorable mention is Casey, season 20 winner.
When it comes to working out, I'm totally nuts.
She deserves to come back again. If she's definitely an all-star. I think she is the best female competitor ever to play Big Brother. But I would like to see her go up against Janelle.
Oh, wow.
I would love to see Janelle. Oh, she's not on my list, though.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people want Janelle,
Okay.
so that would be kind of neat.
I'm taking Christmas off my list, and I'm putting Janelle in her spot. Because I would love to see Janelle and Casey in a season together.
A lot of people would probably like to see Janelle back because she is an amazing Big Brother player. Every single time she's done such a great job, and she has not won, not one time.
No, Janelle and Casey in a competition together, two like girls that refuse to get beaten. I would love to see that.
Who would you choose to be in BB22? Who would be your dream cast? Do you agree with some of our choices? Are there some that you don't agree with? Let us know in the comments down below.
Yeah, jump down below. Tell us your top 3. If you want to list more, list more. Who would you love to see back this season? And do you think it's going to be an all-star season? Or do you think they're going to go a whole nother route? So until next time, peace out, everyone. Thanks for joining in. Jump in the comments like we said. Subscribe. Like the video. And we are going to be hammering out some Big Brother stuff. So get ready.
And stay tuned.
Yeah, every time we see any updates, boom, YouTube video.
Yep, you'll check it out here and come back next time.
Yep.
Okay.
So subscribe here for all the latest Big Brother news. And until next time,
sayonara. What?